Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes, and today in this video I'm going to do another Knit With Me story time, and today's Knit With Me story time is going to be the story about how I accidentally washed my mom's red robe with all our whites and turned our white clothes pink by mistake. So this is a funny memory I have of when I was doing laundry one time trying to help my mom around the house, and I made a mistake and tried to do a big load with a giant red robe with a bunch of whites and turned everything that was white completely pink. Not because pink is my favorite color, just to clarify that, but I did it by accident because I was trying to do a full load and I didn't expect the robe to run, the color to run from the robe and turn everything pink. So this is a story just to let you guys know, if you're washing white clothes with anything colored like a really bright red color, be super careful because the color can dye, the dye from the color can actually turn your stuff that is white all completely pink. So please be careful. Always keep your whites separated from your colors when doing laundry. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you learn not to accidentally wash your whites with colored clothing that is bright like a red color. So this all started about 11 years ago. Please excuse me. So this all started about 11 years ago. I do apologize. I'm helping my sister kind of clean up the cat room. So I just finished cleaning the cat boxes because they were really gross, but oh, sorry, that's too much information. So anyway, this all started about 11 years ago. I noticed a whole bunch of laundry. This was when I was a junior in high school. It was a Saturday. There was like, this was actually, I'm pretty sure after I finished high school, or was I still like a senior in high school? I don't remember, but it was one of those years. I was either out of high school or a senior in high school, and I decided to help with the laundry. So I saw there was like a huge load, enough to do a really big load of laundry. So I decided to wash some clothes. So I grab a bunch of clothes, a lot of whites, and little did I know was I accidentally grabbed my mom's giant red bathrobe she had. She used to have this really big red bathrobe, and it was bright, kind of like a bright red. It was kind of like a pinkish red. And I put it in with all the whites because I wanted to start a huge load because I didn't want to waste so much water. So I close the washing machine, I start the laundry, and my mom comes out of her room and she notices the laundry has started. She looks and notices some red stuff with white. She goes, "Mena, did you put all of the reds with the whites?" And I'm like, with that red robe with some whites? And I was like, "Yes." And she goes, "Mena, you can't do that, blah, 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 blah. You're supposed to wash that separately." I'm like, "Oops, I didn't know." And she's like, "You're gonna turn all our white clothes pink." And she wasn't too happy about that. So the laundry goes, and after it's all finished, everything that I put in that was white all came out pink. And I'm gonna be honest, I did not do that because my favorite color was pink. I didn't expect the red robe to dye everything pink. I forgot the robe was brightly colored, so I had to be super careful. And so everything that was white all came out pink. So I take everything out. My mom has to kind of bleach all this stuff that's pink. Well, she kept like one shirt that was pink, and I think that was her like superhero shirt or something, or whatever it was. And my sister and her friend didn't mind that some of their clothes were pink because they thought it was kind of cool. So I kind of like put everything in the dryer and let it dry. And then once it was all dry, we kind of had to make a pile of things my mom had to bleach and ones we wanted to keep pink. And we kind of laughed, like, although my mom was irritated later on, irritated at first. She kind of laughed later on because she thought it was kind of funny because she kind of liked how some of her white clothes did end up pink, but she didn't really like how all of them ended up pink. So we kind of had to separate the clothes in a pile of which ones that we wanted to stay pink and which ones we didn't want to stay pink. And we kind of like ended up laughing about it because although it was very annoying, we just found it funny because we just didn't expect that to happen. So then after that, I think my mom ran a load of bleach so she could get some of the pink dye out of the clothes. And I kind of felt bad because I made more work for my mom, but she was really nice about it and told me that next time that I wash her red robe, I have to wash it separate from everything else because the color brands and turns everything pink. And so the next day, I think she had to kind of like make a full load of colors of the white clothes that had turned pink and turned them back into whites. And I kind of felt bad that I made more work for her, but I did definitely learn my lesson to keep the reds separated from the whites. Whites when you're washing the laundry. So the moral of the story is when you're trying to help wash things, especially if it's laundry, be careful when you're washing stuff that's red with whites because you'll end up branding the color and turning everything pink because that's not really a good thing. If you have something really white in with something red, you're going to turn it pink. And it's going to be very difficult to come out. So I don't know how to get like dye out of white shirts. If you guys know how, please comment down below. So I definitely did learn to just always separate the laundry. So if you don't want any of your whites to get turned differently colored, please keep them separate from your colored clothes because you don't want the color to brand or turn anything pink, lilac, or kind of a light yellow. You just don't want your brights to turn your whites pale colored. So always just be careful when you're doing laundry. So that was a story about how I accidentally washed my mom's robe with all our whites. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.